Hi, I'm Charu Kasturi. I'm here at the newspaper concentration, and it's been a fantastic last 4 months here. It wouldn't have been possible without the Scripps Howard Fellowship. I want to talk a little bit about what I was doing before I came here and what I've gained here. I was working with two of India's largest English dailies for the past 5 years before I came here. I was with the Telegraph, which is Eastern India's largest English daily, from 2006 to 2010, when I moved to the Hindustan Times, which is nationally the second largest English daily. I learned a lot on the job, but fundamentally, what I did not really understand possibly, and this is something I realize now more than ever before, is how different perspectives can change the way you approach stories, can change the way you look at things in general. When I came here to Colombia, it was basically because I realized that I was at a stage of my career where I wanted to learn more and I wanted to grow further, and I was realizing that on the job, in the rut of daily reporting, I was stagnating a little bit. As I said, I would not have been able to come here had it not been for the Howard Scripps Fellowship. It's something which has helped me experience Columbia University, but it has helped me in the process learn that journalism isn't anymore about concentrations in a very specific sense. Just yesterday and today I was talking to friends, and we were talking about how digital media, for instance, today subsumes to a large extent journalism across concentrations. That is something which I've learned and practiced over here at Columbia University. But that's not the only thing. I've been able to interact and learn from faculty who are among the best in the world. Some of them, in fact most of them, are journalists, active journalists who are writing and publishing and whose work itself is an example for all of us. I've learned from my classmates who come from so many different backgrounds, different countries, different experiences, and that's been a great learning experience. Columbia University has also given me the opportunity to attend lectures, guest lectures outside the journalism school, which is something I cherish, and I've learned a lot through that. I attend as many as I can actually, given the hectic schedule here. But I've managed to do that, and I'm something I'm really, really happy about.
Tell us a little bit about some of your unusual experiences here, including some of your published work.
Yeah. When I came here, one of the fears I had was that as an international student, getting something published here would be a problem, would be a challenge. I realized that it's only a challenge if you really allow it to be a challenge, and that's something which I've learned about everything here at Columbia University. It's very hectic, but you can manage it. And so I've been lucky. I've got 5 stories published here in the past 4 months. 4 of them in City Limits, which is a magazine in New York City, and a 5th in a borough-specific newspaper called Manhattan Times. I'm also working on getting a 6th story published here. It's not only about clips for me. It's really about the experience and the joy of getting stuff published here. Also, as someone who's used to having written and having my stuff published almost daily back in India, it gives me a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that I'm getting seeing my byline again.
Tell me about what it means to be a Jack Howard Fellow. What difference did the money make to you?
I come from a very middle-class family. My mother's a school teacher, and my father is a retired engineer. They both chose, they could have chosen a better lifestyle, they chose not to. They chose to dedicate themselves to stuff they wanted to do. But as a consequence, we come from a very middle-class family, and I would not have been in a position to come here had it not been for Jack Howard's Fellowship. It would not have been possible for me at all.
What message do you have to young people in India who are thinking of applying to Columbia? What role does having this fellowship mean to them?
It means a lot. It means a lot, and it should mean a lot to anyone who applies. They should know that. I would tell anyone who is interested in applying to Columbia University that they should know that fellowships like the Jack Howard Fellowship exist, and fellowships like the Jack Howard Fellowship encourage young students from across the globe, like myself, to live a dream, to experience a dream, and to fulfill the dream. And it's not just the money; it's also the prestige. It's the fact that you're associated with a foundation which is so prestigious and which has given so much to the world of journalism. It is something which I will cherish all my life. I know that, and therefore I encourage all Indian students and any other students across the world to apply to Columbia University, knowing that fellowships like the Jack Howard Fellowship exist and are there to support it.